Hi, we are from the Greater Rutland County Supervisory Union, and we're here to talk about Rutland Town School District and our upcoming budget and budget vote. And I'd like to introduce myself. I'm Judy Pullinen. I am superintendent, and this is
Louis Malazzo, I'm the business manager.
And I'm Deborah Rodolfi, one of the co-principals at the school.
Yeah, unfortunately, Sarah Tetzlaff could not join us today, but Debbie will be representing Rutland Town and telling us all about our school. So if we could see the first slide. Debbie?
So we have some really great highlights from Rutland Town School. We're a preschool through 8th grade school with 360 students enrolled at this time. We have secondary school choice, where we tuition students in secondary to secondary schools throughout the area. We have a really stable enrollment, which is great. In fact, we have a 2.8% increase this year, which we're very proud of. We have an excellent faculty and staff. Our ELA teachers in the middle school, as well as our grades K through 4 teachers and special education staff, are all certified and trained in the Orton-Gillingham reading approach, which is really helpful for our reading instruction throughout the school. We have a dynamic student body where students are involved in a lot of things, in which we'll show you some photos later from the arts to athletics, and we have a lot of innovative educational opportunities for our students.
Okay, so this is a slide on our school tax rate and budget calculations, and Louis?
Yep. So there's many steps in the calculation of your local tax rate. It all starts with having a proposed expense budget. So on the first line, Rutland Town's proposed total expense for fiscal year 2021 is $8,424,000. That's up over last year by 6.09%. The next step is to look at education spending, which takes your total expense minus any local revenues. Local revenues are anything other than property taxes, so it's any grants, tuition revenue, any outside revenues that the school may receive. Education spending is estimated to be $8,280,000 for next year, which is up 5.51%. Equalized pupils is your the count of pupils for Rutland Town for pre-K through 12. It's a 2-year average, and that is pretty flat over last year. It's 497.85 pupils compared to 498 pupils. We then take your education spending and we divide it by the number of equalized pupils to come up with pupil spending. And pupil spending is proposed at $16,633 per student. And that's an increase of 5.68% over last year. The next step is to look at the property yield. This is a number that comes from the state of Vermont. It's decided by the legislators. It's not decided until later on in the legislative session. So right now we're using an estimate to calculate your tax rate. This estimate is based on the recommendation from the tax commissioner, and it's currently at $10,883. It's an increase over last year of 2.21%. As this number increases, it brings down your local tax rate. So this is a positive, has a positive impact on your tax rate. The next step is to take your education spending per pupil of $16,633 and divide it by the property yield to come up with your equalized tax rate of $1.52. And that's currently up 3.4% over last year. The last step is to look at the CLA, which is your common level of appraisal. This number looks at the difference between the fair market value of your home compared to the assessed value of your home. And that's pretty close to 100% this year, which is a good sign. But it is a decrease from last year, which does bring up your tax rate slightly. Right now it's at 99.75%. So we take the equalized tax rate of $1.52 and we apply that CLA and we come up with a final proposed tax rate of $1.53, which is 4.8% increase over last year. So there's a few factors that are bringing up your tax rate and the total expense, and a lot of these factors are outside the board's control. The first one is an increase in health insurance premiums, which is estimated at 12.9% this year. That's on top of an 11.8% increase over last year, which is over a 25% increase in health insurance premiums of over 25% over 2 years, which is a significant increase in cost. And that's completely outside the board's control. This number is decided by VHI, which is where we get our health insurance. Other contractual salary and benefit increases are driving up the budget. Increase in transportation costs. And then the next big thing is secondary tuition. We had a larger class going from 8th grade into 9th grade than we did 12th graders that were graduating. So it increased the number of students by 8 students that we had to pay tuition for next year. We had some other smaller repairs lines expenses such as composting, and then SU assessment increases due to increases in special ed needs.
Now we're going to have Debbie talk a little bit more about Rutland Town School.
So at Rutland Town School, we have here some photos of our middle school students. We have a TA program where students create personalized learning plans. They also perform community service and do a lot of project-based learning, as well as some outdoor learning experiences. In our elementary school, we really focus on math and reading instruction with our students through project-based learning and also integration of the arts, technology, and outdoor education. We also have our students involved in community service as well. They visit some of the local nursing homes. We also integrate technology into the classroom as well as science education. Our pre-K is a full-day program. We incorporate play into learning all about school. We also have some Rutland Town School community partnerships. We have a number of volunteers involved in our Four Winds outdoor education program. We also have a nice relationship with the Rutland Town Fire Department, who comes and speaks to our children about fire safety every year. And this year we have one of our board members, Corinne Rodrigue, and our maintenance director, Ryan DeChico, working to reinstitute our ice rink out back. And we've had a lot of volunteers to help us with that, especially folks from GE and other local businesses that have enabled us to get that going. We want to thank them for that. We also have a great deal of athletics at Rutland Town School. We have soccer, basketball, lacrosse, baseball, softball, and we've also added cross country to that list. And the arts is something that we're really proud of and very well known for. Our band this year, currently we have 104 students participating in the grades 4 through 8 band, which is great. Our students are really learning a lot about music. And we also have a new theater program. Last year, it was our first year. We produced Seussical Jr., and coming soon this April 8th and 9th, we'll have The Lion King Jr., and we'll hope you'll be able to join us for that. For our teachers, we have professional development in the Orton-Gillingham reading approach. Our middle school teachers have been learning about developmental designs, which is about classroom management and classroom structure, and the same similar program in responsive classroom for our elementary school teachers.
So this is our reminder slide. Town meeting is next Monday, March 2nd at 7 o'clock at Rutland Town School. And to see the report online, go to grcsu.org. Or you can pick up, well, you get them mailed, right? Your booklets. Yes. The booklets are mailed in Rutland Town. And also, voting will be next Tuesday, March 3rd at your local polling place. Thank you for watching our show.